like 7th grade or something, 8th grade. I never jumped back into Pokemon, and it's not. Look, I got respect for the series, and a couple people on the podcast, like what Eric does cooking and stuff. Big time Pokemon fans. Like they go to tournaments. They go drive out to Texas and Florida and stuff, and they do like the tournaments and all that kind of stuff.
People love Pokemon so much that last year when they did Pokemon Go Fest, nobody could play Pokemon at the fest. It was a complete like dumpster fire of an event, and it sold out in like a week this year. Why would you do it again?
You know what's funny though? All right, when I had a customer. I sell pizzas or deliver like pizzas and stuff like that at the company I work for. And we got into a comic book store. And the comic book store, I asked them about doing like Pokemon card tournaments. And they were like, they don't really get too many people come in for the Pokemon cards and stuff like that.
Right.
And I said, okay. I said, what about Yu-Gi-Oh? And they're like, no, we don't do Yu-Gi-Oh here. The fans are too crazy. It's too crazy. And like, yeah, they get hype behind it, and like one dude pulled a knife on somebody and was stabbing. I was like, whoa, Yu-Gi-Oh fans go like that? It's like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's not allowed here.
I kind of want to play Yu-Gi-Oh now. Like, that's amazing.
You get knife fights, you shit get real behind Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know, right? I was amazed. I was like, damn, so Yu-Gi-Oh's banned here because people get in fights, like knife fights and shit. You get stabbed. You imagine going to the hospital, you get stabbed because you got in a fight over Yu-Gi-Oh battle? Like,
what happened? Oh, we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I didn't believe in the heart of the cards. That's ridiculous.
Oh man, when they told me that, that's amazing.
But they did release Pokemon Quest like 2 weeks ago on the Switch for free.
Oh, okay.
Which it's fun-ish. It's weird because it's like Minecraft Pokemon almost.
Okay.
And it's really like automated. Like you pick. Of course, they have the starters. They have the 3 starters from Red and Blue, and then they have Pikachu and Eevee. Of course, I always pick Squirtle. Like Squirtle has been my favorite since. I remember when the cartoon first came out, and I got the game for Game Boy.
Yeah. And that's where I played. I think I stopped around Pokemon Yellow. I think it was around there.
Yellow was so much better.
Oh no, I played Yellow.
Right.
I played it. And it was good. Like I did enjoy my time with it. They were fat, Americanized, candy-filled Pokemon at level 99. Like, that was my
The
Pokemon.
grind was real when it was 151. And then they did, like, now it's like 700-something Pokemon, 800-something
I
Pokemon.
stopped after that, man.
Not only are there, like, 800-something, but there's, like, different versions of them now
Yeah.
for different regions. And it's like, this is getting to be too much. I did enjoy X and Y.
Okay.
I started Omega Ruby. Didn't finish. Got Sun and Moon. Barely started.
Oh, yeah.
And Pokemon Go, I was really contrarian when it came to Pokemon Go. Like, just people like, oh, so everybody decided about Pokemon now? Where have y'all been for the last 20 years when I've been playing by myself trying to find people to play with? My brother hasn't played with me for like 20 years. But I get it, and I get why it's fun, and it seems like the communities have grown so much when it comes to, like, I have a friend that, like, she goes once a week, hops on, like, a bus, like a party bus situation, and they all go, like, together to, like, City Park and shit.
The Pokemon Go on the phones and stuff like that, that's still kind of going on strong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like, very much so.
All right, that's what I was curious about, because I know some people who are, like, I guess more people who are hardcore fans of the actual games, the video games that come out for the DS and things like that, they're not as excited by this Pokemon Go stuff. Because, like, I know when the Pokemon Go got announced for the Switch, and when I first saw it, I was like, oh, yeah, because I think they were trying to model it a little bit off of Pokemon Yellow to some extent. That's the relation I was hearing about Pokemon Go Pikachu.
Let's go Pikachu.
Let's go Pikachu.
Yeah.
So I thought, wow, like, this should be good. But from what I'm hearing, like, some of the hardcores are like, no, I'm not that excited by it because, like,
it's for the Pokemon
you can't,
Go fans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you can't battle Pokemon in the wild and stuff and catch them. Like, you're just catching them out places and stuff like that. Now, the cool idea is that, like, oh, I can go with my phone and catch stuff and then send it over to my Switch. That's what it looks like from the trailers, and that looks fun and cool, but I can see why some fans are disappointed, especially by the E3. I thought Nintendo's E3 was pretty good, but, like, I was reading an article that Nintendo stocks plummeted by about 17% because of this E3 showing. They were not happy with
They
what the
had
investors
too
weren't
much.
happy.
I don't think they even mentioned Bayonetta 3.
Mm-hmm. No, not Bayonetta 3, not Metroid Prime. They breezed through Pokemon Go. Not really anything was highlighted on that
It
at
was
all.
just all about Smash, which Smash is great.
Mega, I mean,
But,
you just
yeah.
say Mega Man 11, boom, and that goes. And it's like, what?
Wait a
Tell
minute.
me more.
Come back.
Yeah, like that just comes and goes, and then it's Smash, and Smash was great. But the problem, though, that I think with a lot of fans is that there's really no new characters. It's great that all the old characters are coming back in this way,
Right.
but I think people were like, we'll see what different characters. Like the conversation about Smash before E3 was like, what characters do you think they're gonna bring?
Right.
Like, oh, they're gonna do this, and I like to listen to Kind of Funny podcast and their news stream thing. And one of the things they were getting hype behind is they thought Crash Bandicoot would pop up, and we might see like a North American character.
That would be
because it's
amazing.
always Japanese characters.
Right.
And Crash Bandicoot just came over to the Switch, or is coming over to the Switch,
Yeah,
the
it is
anniversary
coming,
collection.
yeah.
So there was like, it'd be perfect if you see Crash in Smash.
Right.
And do that, or something like new characters.
Crash was the weird thing that, like, do you remember PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale came out? Which is crazy. I don't know if you knew the like story behind like Seth Killian, who was like the head of Capcom America, going to Sony to help.
He's the
with
guy
that
that kind of does a lot of Street Fighter stuff.
Yeah, he was the head of Capcom America, and Street Fighter 4, the boss character, Seth was named after him.
Yeah.
And like he went to Sony, and they did Battle Royale, and it. So what's funny about that game too is I had a friend that worked at Best Buy, and the way the Best Buy discount worked for like accessories is they paid cost plus like 10% or something like that.
Yeah.
The system got messed up when they went on that game, and for some reason it was stuck in the system for like 3 days for like $4.75.
Really?
So. So my friend bought like 5 of them and just
of course
just gave them to us, and another one of his friends just bought all of them and just he drove to every Best Buy in the area and just sold them all on eBay for like $30.
Sales through the roof down here. What's happening? It's great.
It's really successful. But it was like they were trying to get people to like bring them back and not do stuff like that in employees and stuff. They're like, no, you can't fire me for it. That's what it was in the system, and it was just based on people just accidentally checking the discount and being like, oh, I'm definitely going to buy this.
Yeah, my wife actually used to work for Best Buy. I don't know if it was around that time. But yeah, I know the discount program pretty well. We used to get a couple things.
I used to love getting my friend to bring the HDMI cables.
Yes. I mean, $50 HDMI cables for $10. You know, it's like, Jesus Christ.
I'll take 7 of them.
Yes. I mean, I get the business model because you're not making much money off your big bulk items. You're making a small margin, so you got to make your big margin on the small items, accessories. That's where all the margin is.
Yeah.
So for these retail companies. But
that's what, because I used to work at a Radio Shack, and they were like, push, except make sure you sell them a case, make sure you sell them this. But they never told us it's because, the cost is like $6, but they were charging like $100 for it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just the way business works. I mean, you got to have your profit margins higher on those things because you can't do a high profit margin on a high cost item. Because then the cost is through the roof and nobody wants to buy that.
Right.
So you got to eat the margin there, but you can put the margin there like so you make it money.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And that's why those discounts, you get them. Cheap. It's great. It's definitely great.
And Pokemon. Actually, in terms of Pokemon, again, going back to Pokemon, I think my favorite Pokemon game of recent years is actually Pokken.
Okay. Because
it was way better than I expected it to be. I thought it was just gonna be like this really silly, gimmicky Pokemon fighting game. And I was like, it feels really good. Like it feels like a legit fighting game. So like, I don't know. I just want them to come out with the Switch Pokemon game. Like, that's what I want. I don't want Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. I don't need Pokemon Quest.
I think I hear people saying that's not going to come out until 2019. Which, actually, that was the other thing that was kind of disappointing about this E3. Other than Nintendo. I felt Nintendo had the strongest showing of games coming out 2018. But almost every game, most of the games that they announced here, beginning 2019 or summer 2019, all 2019. What about the games 2018?
Right.
What about the games coming out this year? that's where I was like, I didn't really see anything, and it was kind of disappointing
Right.
to be like, even like Kingdom Hearts. I thought for sure Kingdom Hearts 2018. It's this year. It's got to be this year.
It's like,
January
how
29th.
long is it taking y'all to make?